Hey everybody, so here is the long-awaited breakdown of Jupiter Ascending Part 3 that I have promised for a long time now. So, here right now is a picture of the actress Mila Kunis, who plays the character Jupiter Jones in the movie Jupiter Ascending. And I am going to show you what I think she is actually representing. Before I said that she possibly could be the whore of Babylon, or Jezebel, whatever you want to call it, Queen of Heaven, but I think actually what they're trying to show you is that she is actually the moon goddess known as Diane. And here is a picture of Diana, and so I'm going to read you a brief summary of who Diana was and we're going to see if this really is tied into this character, Jupiter Jones. Okay, here's a quick description of who Diana was. I'll read this for you real quick. Diana is a goddess in Roman and Hellenistic religion, primarily considered as the patroness of the courtside hunters, crossroads, and the moon. She is equated with the Greek goddess Artemis and absorbed much of Artemis mythology early in Roman history, including a birth on the island of Delos to parents Jupiter and Latona, a twin brother Apollo, though she had an independent origin in Italy. So there you go. Her parents were Jupiter. One of them was Jupiter. And in the movie Jupiter Ascending, the main character's name was Jupiter Jones. So that is a little too coincidental for me right there. Here's a picture of her right here. Goddess of the hunt, wild animals, fertility, and the moon. So that's what she's mainly known for. I mean, look at this right here. Diana grew to include a consort, Lucifer, and daughter Arandia, figures sometimes recognized by modern traditions. In ancient, medieval, and modern periods, Diana has been considered a triple deity, merged with the goddess of the moon, Luna, Selena, and the underworld. So this chick is totally evil and demonic. She's straight up from hell. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to go into a deep breakdown of the movie Jupiter Ascending itself. So we're going to start right now with, before I show you the plot of this movie, the people that were involved in making this movie, the directors, and the producers and everything like that. So as you can see, it was done by, let me put it a little closer here so you can see better. The Wachowskis, okay? And when you actually look up the history of the Wachowskis, let me push that, I'm sorry, I just like doing it better this way. So this is where it's going to really go into the rabbit hole when I start here with this part. Lane Wachowski, born June 21st, 1965, and formerly known as Larry Wachowski, and Lily Wachowski, born December 29th, 1967, and she was formerly known as Andy Wachowski. So they were born men, and they now are women. So the sisters are both trans women. So this, I am not trying to say that I am making fun of these kind of people, but when I show you the connections to transhuman or trans women, whatever you want to say, the whole trans thing is a lot involved with this movie itself. I mean, look at this. They won the Saturn Award for Best Director. This movie is so pagan and occult based. It's not funny. Wait, I mean, I haven't even touched the surface of what I found here with this movie yet, and I'm going to show you right now more. So here we go. Hold on to your seats here, people. Alright, so let's start with the plot real quick. I'm not going to go deep into the whole thing because it's long, but I'm going to show you the basic things that I found that were eye-opening. Okay, so here we go. Earth and countless other planets were established by families of transhuman. There's your trans word right there, right? That I was talking about. And alien royalty for the purpose of harvesting the resulting organisms of the youth of a youth serum. Now, this is where it gets really freaking sick and unbelievable when you get to these parts. So, youth serum. So, let's look up youth serum. Ready? Okay, so youth serum is eternal youth. Is the concept of human physical immortality, free of aging. The youth referred to is usually meant to be in contrast to the depredation of aging. So it is an aging serum. It is used to make you look younger. And what recently that I can think of off the top of my head has been talked about a lot lately, and here it is, adrenacrome. But look at this, adrenacrome harvest. You can't make this up. It says right in the plot that they were harvesting a serum, and this is what you can see it right here, adrenacrome harvesting farms. Oprah is involved with the harvesting. I mean, you can go on and on. Look at this. I mean, this is insane. Harvesting adrenochrome, right? I mean, it's just sick, man. I mean, I didn't know. When I started doing this, I didn't know it went this deep with this movie, and I'm not even done yet with showing you what other stuff I found with this movie. Okay, so we got that part right there. So that's where we have the link to what the harvesting means actually in this, they're trying to say in this movie. You take it for what you want. If you don't believe or think that, that's actually what it is, hey, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just showing you what I noticed and the links that I think are involved with this. Okay? Now, here it says right here, ready? After the youth serum for the elites on the other planets, so that's what they are trying to get. They're harvesting for this youth serum because they want to stay young, right? So after the death of the matriarch, right? And this is crazy too. Ready? Look up matriarch. Ready? All right. And what's a matriarch based around? And look at this. It's all based around feminism. And remember when I told you that Diana, I thought that Jupiter Jones was based on Diana? Well, guess what Diana is worshipped by? Feminism. I didn't show you that, but I will, if you want, show you another video how that there is a Wiccan cult group that of feminists that worship Diana. You can look it up if you don't believe me. And this is what this is what basically is second wave feminist. I mean, look at this. It's all pagan worship, and it back to Diana, where I showed you how this Jupiter Jones character is tied to Diana, and I think I pretty much nailed it and showed you that that's what this actual character is really portraying. So I'm going to go to the last part I noticed that was really creepy with this movie, and you know what? I'm redoing a part 4 for this because the more I dig at this movie, the more I find it's unbelievable, man. What I found with this movie. I mean, I even touched the surface, I think. So here we go. Ready? Okay. So you know how in Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, they had this thing on the planet called the Great Red Spot. Okay, and this is where they get the serum that they are harvesting from. So the Great Red Spot is where they actually get their serum. But this is the part that really is interesting from that. So I decided, okay, well, let's see if there's anything tied to Jupiter and a fountain of youth. Well, here we go. Right here. Jupiter, fountain of youth. And it is located in Florida. And Florida was the first place that it was the place that explorers, I forget what they were, who they were called. But there he goes, Ponce de Leon. They went looking for the Fountain of Youth, and it was in Jupiter, Florida, where they supposedly discovered this Fountain of Youth. You can't make this stuff up, man. I'm showing you the facts right here. Jupiter, the whole movie is based on this Fountain of Youth idea, this immortality idea. This is what these sick bastards have been trying to get for a long time now. And if you know the whole conspiracy around this, then you know that this is a big piece to the puzzle of what they have been doing to stay young. And it's really sick, man. I mean, you can't make it up. Like I said, harvest. It's a harvest. And the movie is based on harvesting that serum, this drug. And oh, there's so much more with this, man. I have to show because it involves reincarnation, and I can go on and on. I'm not even done even scratching the surface of this movie yet. So I definitely need to do a part 4. I'm sorry, I told you that I was going to do a part 3, but it looks like that it's going to be a little more involved with this than I thought. So this is where I'm going to, I guess, stop right here and show you how that this movie is tied to transgender, transhuman. It's tied to the adrenochrome thing. It's tied to Jupiter and the Fountain of Youth in Jupiter, Florida. And they hide it with the Great Red Spot in Jupiter, and that's where they supposedly. I love that too. How it's the Great Red Spot is where they harvest the serum from. Think about it. What blood, right? Blood is red. So Oh, they're so sick, these people. They're so sick.